So imagine a world in which you are as bold as you want to be and have the skill to reach beyond the sky and stand so that you and others can be free. Nikki told me to imagine. She told me to imagine. She told me to imagine, and so I will. I will imagine that I'm as bold as I want to be and that I have the skill. The skill to hold my head high, reach beyond the sky, be who I want to be educated and suitably equipped to be free. Yes, I know slavery ended centuries ago, but it's clear that we're still suffering those awful blows, the blows in the dark, shackled in pain we don't even know where to start. Well, I'm going to start by taking her advice, and so should you. So imagine a world in which you are as bold as you want to be and have the skill to reach beyond the sky and stand so that you and others can be free. Imagine that you have the skill to be the change that you want to see. Nikki said imagine, because out of imagination springs ideas, and out of ideas innovation. Out of innovation springs change, and out of change a brighter nation. Hope for change, hope and imagine. Imagine that Nikki makes it to Mars with the utopia she has found. Imagine the Martians meeting a great black woman who refuses to allow them to frown. A great black woman who, regardless of the ups and downs of her past, lost loved ones, dropping out, being kicked out, poverty, family, drama, continued to ask herself one question. A question she told me to always ask. What good came out of it? What good can come out of it? Imagine we start asking that question. Imagine the great change that would occur if we saw the good that we produced post-slavery and stopped hating. Stopped hating because of how much we are hurting and bleeding and searching for freedom in all the wrong places. Imagine if we asked what good can come out of uniting as one man helping the other, one holding the nail, one holding the hammer. Imagine the world that we can build. Imagine, just imagine. Nikki told me to imagine, and I have a dream. Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we'll be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom reign. So you just heard an original poem by yours truly called Nikki Told Me to Imagine. And that was followed by an excerpt from Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. And so I want to pause to ask you, what dream do you have? What nearly impossible dream do you have? Do you have a seemingly impossible dream for yourself? Do you have a seemingly impossible dream for your family? And finally, do you have a seemingly impossible dream for your country and for the world? I want to also ask you, what are you doing, or what are you willing to do to invest in making that dream a reality? You know, Dr. King unfortunately did not live to see his entire dream manifest, but we're getting closer to that. Getting closer and closer to that as time progresses, and we can still lean on the dream that he described, the dream that he wrote down and made plain, to offer us encouragement and inspiration to keep on pressing forward towards actualizing his dream and towards, creating our own dreams, towards allowing our minds to come up with these dreams and towards actually working towards them. So I want to encourage you to pause today to reflect on that. What are you willing to do to make your dreams a reality, with some emphasis on the dreams that are bigger than you and that will benefit others? And I want to encourage you to write down a couple practical things you can do to make that a reality, whether it's a dream that you will likely see in your lifetime, or it's a seed that you'll be able to plant in your children or your nieces and nephews that will likely grow and flourish in years to come to make the world a better place. Continue to dream and continue to breathe and to bloom. Until next time, take care.